Adam is in Atlanta. Hi, Adam. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, buddy. How are you doing today?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I have got, really just trying to get some wisdom on I'm self-employed, and last year I personally built, my wife and little girls built a new house, and I did it and ended up saving a lot of money, and I paid cash for it as I went and finished it out.
Great.
And so we've got a very nice house paid for. Still have some, the land that it's on, I owe money on that. That's not paid for. But I did pay for the house as I built it, so I didn't have a mortgage on that.
Good.
Getting back to the self-employed part, I have a business, I guess a vendor, basically called an account due because of we had a little discrepancy, and long story short, they wanted the money in 4 weeks, and there was no way it was possible. So just started a lawsuit on it, and I'm trying to figure out, would it be better for me to pull out money on my house and pay them, or set up the payment terms with them directly rather than... the reason I ask is I'm trying to get this monkey off my back.
What's the balance with the vendor?
It's about $100,000.
Okay. And what is your business revenue top line in a year?
We'll probably do $700,000-800,000 this year.
So why were they not paid?
Well, it wasn't not paid. We did have.
No, you haven't. I mean, you haven't been paying them off. Why are you running a balance? Why are you running $100,000 balance with them?
Well, a lot of that was marketing through an agency with them as well. So a big chunk of that is they billed us monthly for the large chunk of the ad revenue.
Yeah, and why didn't you pay them?
Well, yes and no. It's over a couple-year period that balance is. So, yes, I take complete fault for the balance, but we did. It wasn't. They weren't getting paid.
No, I'm not talking about morally. I'm not talking about pissing them off. I'm just talking about mathematically. You know, it was just sloppy to let this get to this level.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Because you were making enough to clear the thing, and you just, you were holding back and weren't clearing it. So now you got to clear it in a painful manner.
Well, partially, probably some of that had to go with me paying for my house as well. So, and not kind of just misappropriating funds.
Yeah. That's probably overstating it. It's not misappropriating funds. You were just borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. So, I got you. Okay. What's the net profit? What's your household income taxable a year?
I'll probably do around 200 this year.
Okay, so how quick can you pay 100 if you just cash flow it?
I would say realistically, with all my other bills, probably a year and a half.
No, they're not going for that.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the terms yet of it. It's kind of just started.
Yeah.
So we're just beginning that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go for that.
Yeah.
Not with you sitting there with assets. I mean,
I'm hoping some sort of settlement out of it.
Okay. I'm thinking a year.
Yeah.
If you can pay them in a year and cash flow it, and they'll go for that, then I would do that and not mess up your house. How much do you owe on the land?
It's in two different sections, but altogether, right about $200,000.
And what is the house and all the land worth?
The house is probably worth about $400,000. The land is probably right on value, maybe $200,000. It's pretty close to what I owe. Yeah, I paid a little higher.
So you have $600,000 worth of property that you owe $200,000 on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
that's what you're telling me. Okay. $400,000 house, and then you can put the dirt under it for another $200,000.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. And so, I'm gonna try to put them on a 1-year payout, and I'm gonna cut your lifestyle down, and we're gonna roll money out of that business towards where it should have been going, which is getting this vendor cleared up. If you can pull that off, I don't think they're going to go for much more than a year. I wouldn't if I were on the other side of this table. I'd force your hand and make you go get a mortgage. I'm not waiting a year on you maybe to pay me unsecured if I'm on the other side of this. So I don't know. It depends on how lightweight they are in their negotiations with you. But if you can pay them over a year, I would. If they're trying to cram it down where it's going to be 2 months, you don't have an option. You have to go take out a mortgage at that point. And that's probably going to involve rolling the land into a house mortgage, and it'll all be one mortgage. And so you're going to end up with a $300,000 mortgage on $600,000 worth of property, which is not the end of the world, but learn your lesson from it, that you have to cash flow vendors. Account that runs 31 days is overdue. You cash flow your vendors. And if you don't have your business model set up to where you can anticipate your vendor expenses to clear them every 30 days like this, then you got a business model that's broken, and you got to watch that and tighten up on it. And so, because you did what a very typical small business mistake here, and you can get yourself in a real bind doing that. The good news is you've got assets and income to address it this time. So you got to figure it out from there that this doesn't happen again. So, hey, good question, man. I appreciate you calling in. I hope that helps you.